What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video. All right, Trey, let's get into some MLB picks and props for Saturday, July 15th slate of games. Take a look at that leaderboard, Trey. Start us off.
Yeah, we're still 0 for 0 because we are recording at 7:35 Central Time yesterday as you guys are watching this video. But yesterday I did give out the Cincinnati Reds on the money line and plus a half on the first 5 run line versus the Brewers. And it's currently a 0 for 0 game in the bottom of the 5th inning. So we did already cash the plus a half, but I just forgot to put the 1-0 up there. But I still have faith to sweep the board. I think the Reds are going to win on the money line and give us that sweet 2-0 record.
Yeah, Trey, haven't lost yet out of the All-Star break. My game is currently in the bottom of the 2nd. I have the Boston Red Sox against the Chicago Cubs. Boston up 2-0 already, 2 solo shots from the Red Sox, so looking good there. Hopefully we get the sweep on these game picks, start the All-Star break off hot. But Trey, let's get into our picks for this week and start us off.
Yeah, and I'm going to be attacking this Boston Red Sox at Chicago Cubs game. I think this series is going to be really fun to watch because we're going to have a big and epic pitchers duel here because both these teams, they're going to try to push for a big second half run to make the playoffs. The Red Sox, they're only 2 games behind the Blue Jays for the last wild card spot in the American League with a 48-43 record, and they are 8-2 over their last 10 games. They are red hot. And the Cubs, they are 6.5 games behind the Giants for the last spot in the NL wild card, so they're going to need to turn it up here sooner rather than later. And they're 5-5 over their last 10 games. They have been pretty average. But the real reason why I love this game, like I mentioned earlier, is this pitcher's duel because Boston, they're throwing out James Paxton in this game. He's been awesome for the Red Sox in his 10 starts, and he's turned that to a 5-1 record with a 2.73 ERA. And Chicago, they're throwing out one of Bears' favorite pitchers in Marcus Stroman. And Stroman, he's been the definition of consistency for the Cubs this season in his 19 games. He has a 9-6 record with a 2.96 ERA. So both of these pitchers are going to come in this game with a ton of confidence. So that means I'm just going to have to take the better batters here. And that means I'm going to take the Boston Red Sox on the money line in this game. And whenever it comes out, I'm also going to take them at plus a half because I have complete confidence in James Paxton and the Boston Red Sox offense. Because Boston, they're the 7th highest ranked scoring offense in baseball. They average 4.96 runs per game. And the Chicago Cubs, they're just slightly lagging behind them as the 12th highest scoring offense. They average 4.61 runs per game. So give me the better team here, the better hitters, and arguably the better pitcher here with James Paxton. Give me the Boston Red Sox on the money line and plus a half on the first 5 run line as well.
Yeah, Trey, I like it. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Toronto Blue Jays. Anytime that I get my guy Zach Gallen on the mound at plus money, I'm going to jump out of my seat to grab it. The Diamondbacks are plus 130 tomorrow on the money line, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab them at plus money. The pitching matchup is going to be a good one. We have Zach Gallen going for the Diamondbacks and Kevin Gausman going for the Toronto Blue Jays. Both of these guys have been very good so far this season, but only one of them has been getting a lot of run support, and that is Zach Gallen. They are both coming in with a 3.04 ERA, and the only difference really between the two has been that Kevin Gausman only has 7 wins and Gallen has 11 in the same amount of starts. Gallen also has a better whip this season, coming in with a 1.05 whip compared to a 1.13 whip for Kevin Gausman. So Zach Gallen is a little bit better at keeping the bases clean. Both of these teams in the top 10 when it comes to offense as well. This is just going to be a great game of baseball to watch if you're a fan of the sport. I don't think that there should be a favorite in this game. I think it should be pretty even. So I'm going to grab the plus 130. I'm going to trust Zach Gallen just a little bit more than Kevin Gausman. I think he's going to be the difference in this game, going a little bit deeper than Kevin Gausman and keeping the runs to a minimal, allowing less than 2 runs in this game. Give me the Diamondbacks on the money line as plus 130 as my play for tomorrow. Trey, let's take a look at those player props from yesterday. Start us off.
Yeah, and I'm still 0 for 0 as well because neither of my games have ended, and I gave out Jorge Soler over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs versus the Orioles, and also gave out Corbin Burns over 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the Reds. And Soler, his game just started after a pretty long rain delay, but he is 0 for 1 so far in this game. But I have complete confidence that he's going to at least get 2 hits plus runs plus RBIs because that's what he's been averaging on the road this season. And Burns, he's actually been really good in this game. I saw a few comments below saying that they didn't want to ride Burns, and if you guys bet his under, then you guys will probably be cashing because he's been lights out in this game. He's pitched 5 scoreless innings, only allowing 2 hits. But if there is any team that can catch fire very quickly, it is this Cincinnati Reds team. So we still got a chance to cash the over here. But I'm looking at a 1-1, maybe 2-0, maybe 0-2 night. Who knows?
Yeah, Trey, I am also 0-0. I have C.J. Abrams over 1.5 bases against the Cardinals. That game just kicked off. He's 0 for 1 so far, so we got a lot of game left there. And I also had Brayan Bello under 2.5 earned runs against the Chicago Cubs. He is perfect so far. 2 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts. He looks great again, so hopefully that one does cash. But Trey, we have some plays for this weekend. Start us off.
Yeah, and I'm going to be attacking Josh Donaldson here, under 1.5 total bases versus the Rockies. I gave out this play yesterday on the member website, and I'm going to be writing it again as a free play because this line is just too laughable here. I don't care where Donaldson's playing, even if it's Coors Field. Anytime we can get him at 1.5 total bases, we just need to smash the under and run to the bank because Donaldson, honestly, this season, he's just been complete hot garbage because, Josh, he's played in 31 games and only collected 15 hits. That comes out to an embarrassing batting average of 152. And Donaldson, yes, he's already struggling to see the ball this season. And just compound that with this being a night game, it's just going to make him struggle to see the ball even more because he's hitting 139 so far during night games this season. He's only grabbed 10 hits in his 23 night games. He's been very brutal. I don't care if he's playing at the Rockies in Coors Field like he is today. Doesn't matter. Smash the under here. Give me Josh Donaldson to go under 1.5 total bases versus the Rockies.
Yeah, Trey, I love that play. For my batting prop tonight, I'm going to be looking at Jose Ramirez going up against the Texas Rangers. Jose Ramirez did make the All-Star game, but I thought he should have been a starter. He kind of got screwed, in my opinion. There's no doubt in my mind that he's the best third baseman in the MLB coming out of the All-Star break with a 289 batting average, having already collected 97 hits on the season. I saw a stat the other day that Jose Ramirez is now second in the MLB, having a below 10% strikeout rate when he's batting. This man does not strike out, and if he does strike out, it's usually swinging, and that is what we want from our batter props. We don't want people going up there, striking out and looking. We definitely don't want people striking out and looking. We want them to swing the bat, give us a chance. He'll be getting a favorable matchup in this game going up against Andrew Heaney, who has had really bad starts in 2 of his last 3 games before the All-Star break. In 2 of those 3 games before the All-Star break, he allowed 6+ earned runs in 2 of them. Maybe he fixed it coming out of the All-Star break, but until I see a good game from Andrew Heaney, I am going to attack him. Give me Jose Ramirez over 1.5 bases as my first play. Trey?
Yeah, and Andrew Heaney's still on my banned list, so I love that Jose Ramirez play. And then my pitching prop, I talked about him earlier in the game pick section, but it's going to be James Paxton over 6.5 strikeouts versus the Cubs. But I truly feel like he is going to be having a great game here versus Chicago because Paxton, he has been lights out this season, and he has an impressive 2.73 ERA through his 10 starts. But more importantly, he's averaging 6.4 strikeouts so far this season per game, right at this number. But the reason why I think that he has a great chance to go over this number is because he does not get a lot of people on base. And Paxton, he has a very elite 0.98 whip this season. He does not allow a lot of base runners, and that gives us a great chance for him to strike a lot of people out. And this Chicago Cubs team, they actually love to strike out. They strike out the 6th most times per game in the MLB with an average of 9.17 times per game. So I wholeheartedly believe that James Paxton can get at least 7 of those before he exits this game. So give me James Paxton to go over 6.5 strikeouts versus Chicago Cubs.
Yeah, Trey, I love that play as well. For my pitching prop, it's going to be Ryan Weathers, over 2.5 earned runs allowed going up against the Philadelphia Phillies. This is scheduled to be the second game tomorrow afternoon. It starts at 6:05 p.m. Central Time of the doubleheader. It's going to be Ryan Weathers going up against Suarez, so make sure you do have the right game. I'm sure you will because it's a player prop, but I just want to make sure everybody understood this will be game 2 on Saturday. This has been one of my go-to bets over the last couple weeks because Ryan has been horrible in 5 of his last 6 starts. He has given up 3+ earned runs in 5 of the last 6 starts, and in 4 of those games, he gave up 4+ earned runs. He is not lasting long either in these starts, only going 1.2 innings in 2 of the last 3 games. In that 3rd start, he went 3 innings, and he is just getting beat up by every team right now in the MLB. These aren't even good teams either hitting against him. In 2 of the 3 games, he faced off against the Cubs, the Rockies, and the Guardians, where he gave up 4+ earned runs. He'll be lit up again by a top 10 Philadelphia Phillies batting lineup today as he allows over 2.5 earned runs against them tomorrow night. That will be my last play. Guys, that'll do it for MLB player props and game picks for Saturday, July 15th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our locks of the week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.